lot of women say, I don't want to go through the knife, I don't want to go for surgery, I have fibroid. Is there any possibility that herbs can actually take care of fibroid? Well, I bring before you good news, but before that, thank you so much for clicking. I am Lolo and I'm very, very happy to have you here. So today we are going to be talking about fibroid and how you can actually get rid of fibroid without going for. I want to let you know that every woman has some kind of atom of fibroid in you, okay? That is why I've also had some people say they went for surgery and the fibroid keeps growing back. That is because most times when you go for surgery, they cut off the big ones and the smaller siblings, but some atom of fibroid is still left inside of you, okay? But anyways, the good news that I bring before you today is that you can actually get rid of fibroid without going for surgery, okay? And it is also common to let you know that every woman, most 1/3 of women from the age of 30 to 50 years old develop. The only time I would advise you go for surgery is when the bleeding becomes too much and the pain, the discomfort, the pelvic pains and all of that. If it becomes too much, then yes, maybe it could be advisable that you go ahead and go for the surgery, okay? But anyways, there are natural things that you can do immediately you find out that you have fibroid that could really help. Okay, so these are the few the natural things you can do that to get rid of that fibroid, that tumor that is growing inside you. Now, I want you to know that this thing is very, very effective, okay? Pay attention to all these things that I'm going to mention and you're going to be very, very happy that you stumbled over this video, okay? Now, before we go ahead, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, okay, and share and invite your friends to come and watch, okay? A lot of people are going through fibroid stress, heavy bleeding, heavy pain, and all of those discomfort that comes with this very, very bad tumor. So I want you to get your ginger. For those of you that can't get the dry or the fresh one, you can manage the dry one. But please, if you are able to get the dry or the fresh one, then it's far more better, okay? Get your fresh ginger, get your cinnamon, get your turmeric, the fresh turmeric, okay? Now get your Edin or prekese. It depends on which one you know it as. In Igbo land, we call it oyokreo. Now get your oda. That oda, don't miss out. Get your oda. Now, the mistakes a lot of you have been doing is when you get these things, you tend to like pound it and then you cook it. I also want to let you know that too much heating can actually kill the nutrients that you actually want to get from these things. Okay, so this is the best way to actually get results with these 4 things that I've mentioned now. Get this, your fresh ginger, your turmeric, your prekese and your oda. I don't really know the English name, but I'll attach a picture here so you can be able to like identify it. Now, these 5 things that I've mentioned, pound them very, very well. Okay, you can use your grinding machine to blend everything. Put it in a separate bowl. Okay, if you want me to make a video for you, you can let me know. Put it in a separate bowl. Now boil your water. Now the quantity of water can be determined by the ingredients you have. You get, like if the ingredients you have is small and you want to prepare it like small at a time, like you want to be taking it every evening when you're back from work, then you get small at a time, then you can use 1.5 cup of water. You can cook 1.5 cup of water. By the time the water is done boiling, some would have evaporated out, so you'll be getting like 1 full cup hot water. Pour it inside that particular bowl now that you have pound all these things and put inside a bowl. Pour that 1 cup of very hot water inside the bowl, cover it. Do you get my point? Now, when you've covered it, I want you to get fresh scent leaf. Remember, these ingredients now that we are using are very, very good for inflammation. So it is very, very, very effective for fibroid. Now, when you get your scent leaf, your fresh scent leaf, pound it. If you don't have the fresh scent leaf, for those of us that are living in diaspora, you can use the dry scent leaf. Get like some few pieces of your scent leaf, open your bowl, place it on top of the bowl and cover it. Now, I want you to take this last thing in the night or very early in the morning. Do you get my point? Very early in the morning before you take anything, and last thing at night. Now, there's one thing I want to let you people understand. A lot of people have a lot of fake pictures of fibroid on social media. They have blood clots. They claim to be fibroid. Now, one thing is that blood clot is associated with fibroid because of the heavy bleeding. You get the heavy flow, that is where the blood clot is coming from. But naturally, fibroid is not a bag of blood clot. Okay, fibroid is more like fat. It's just a growth, a tumor. That tumor is just like fat, a bag of fat. Okay. Now, I want you to understand that this remedy now is very, very effective if the fibroid is still like the size of a grape and below. If your fibroid is already big, then this remedy can only help you to reduce the heavy flow and a lot of discomfort that comes with it and help it to not grow more than this. But then, on the other hand, I have something here that will really, really help to get rid of that fibroid. This thing that I'm about to show you now is very, very effective for the elimination of fibroid. It helps to shrink the fibroid and bring out the few pieces of it that is left. That is the difference between herbs and surgery. Surgery comes with a cut. Why this one will shrink it? You just have to get one sachet of this. This is my fibroid shrink. This very small seed that is inside here now, when you insert it inside your female, your vagina, it helps to bring out the fibroid. Now, in this situation is that it will bring it out and you see it with your 2 eyes. This is very, very effective. Now, this is how to combine this and this to be able to get magical results for fibroid. First of all, when you've prepared the herbal tea that you'll be taking for the fibroid, which is the one that I already mentioned, I want you to get this, okay? Now, one seedling of this is 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira in Nigerian currency, okay? This is 20,000 naira. Now, you need about 5 pieces of this. Now, this one would last you for like 1 week plus or 2 weeks. Okay, this is my product, okay? Now, you take the one seedling of this thing. After like 3 days of taking this other natural remedy that you've prepared, like for like 3 days consecutively, I want you to get the one sachet of this, insert it inside your female body, and then let it do its work. Now, I want you to know that once you insert this thing, you're not supposed to put your hand, naturally, it's not even good for you to put your hand inside your feet to wash, okay? But then, out of ignorance, a lot of people are doing it. You forget that your hand contains a lot of bacteria, okay? But that will be a topic for another day. So now, wash your hand very well. After 3 days of taking the tea, take 1 tablet of this. Insert it inside your female body and then leave it there. If it comes with any form of discomfort, I want you to get mycopen because this thing is very, very powerful. So when you insert it, it will come with some kind of discomfort. Then you have my contact on the screen. If you get it from me, I'll tell you a lot of things to do to be able to get accurate results, okay? That tumor there is unfortunate that we have to go through that, but we're living in Satan's world and everything is possible, okay? But then God has blessed us with natural roots that we can use to be able to eliminate that fibroid once and for all. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed having this discussion with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any other question you have, please drop it under the comment section and be assured that you will get a response, okay? Thank you so much, and it was nice having you here. Bye.